Hi guys, how are you doing today? So today we are in Pleiadian Lineup. So I figured I would take a few moments to kind of explain this to those who do not know. So the Pleiadian Lineup happens twice a year. It happens in May and November. It is a time when we are aligned in such a way that the Pleiades is right with us. So the sun is rising with the Pleiades. Where I live right now, I can go outside and see the Pleiades right in the sky above me. We are astrologically aligned with them. The woman who discovered this, her name is Lavandar, and you can find her on starseedhotline.net. And she also has some like podcast or recordings out. It's the Starseed Radio Academy. And I think if you just Google either one of those terms with the discovery of the starseed markings and all that, you'll be able to stumble onto some more information about this. There's a huge write-up on her website. But right now we are at a time where our connection, our energy is amplified with the lineup. And basically what this means is we'll be receiving more activation, more coding are coming online. So I know some of you probably know that before you're born, you decide a lot of things about your incarnation here, your entire birth chart. You know, it's planned out. Everything is picked and pinpointed down. Who your parents are going to be, the obstacles that you face in life, the people that you communicate with. All of that is presented before you come here. And when you are here, how you react with them is still on you because you have free will and you go through the veil of forgetfulness. But these things are here to assist you in remembering more, awakening more, activating more. And so right now is a huge time for that. Right now is a time where there's a lot of special projects and activations happening with the starseeds. So the lineup happens between the 15th and the 20th in May and November, and the height of it being the 17th, 18th, 19th. The reason why this is so important for me when I discovered it was back when I was doing that whole awakening, am I schizophrenic or am I a starseed or what's wrong with me? I kept putting different things into the search to figure out, to see if there's any connection with stuff. And one of the things me as a child and even my mom would say about my birthday is she was due on the 17th, born on the 18th, a minute away from the 19th. In May, Taurus. Okay. So when I got to Lavandar's website after searching some little code that I put in, I'm scrolling through and I find that we have starseed markings, and these markings are in our natal chart. And those who have the mark of 26, 27, 28 degrees have the mark of the Pleiades, special project, da-da-da-da-da. And down at the bottom, I see the dates, and I see that the 17th, 18th, and 19th is the big height of it. So that right there was a huge confirmation for me. And ever since then, the information, energy, guidance that I receive from them has been amplified during those times. Now I'm born in May, but November 1 is more potent to me. I feel like we have more connection, more energy coming in because we have the 1111 portal open, and then this year it's even more amplified because now we also had that supermoon energy within Taurus right after the 1111, and here we go into the lineup. So this year is huge for activation, for energy, for all of that. Now, there's some things that will be happening around you. You may feel an increase of energy, and this can present as anxiety or breath, like being out of breath. I've been feeling a little bit of that, but when you know what's going on, it helps with all of that. So understanding that, okay, this is what's going on energetically, kind of gives you that deep breath of, okay, I'm not crazy, there's a reason for this, and then you're able to kind of go through these next few days with a little bit of relief and intention behind what's happening. And so this is also a time where we'll have a lot of walk-ins coming in. Now, what a walk-in is somebody here living their life, a regular soul. That soul will choose to leave, and a Pleiadian walk-in soul will come in and take over for that being. Also, there's the walk-ins where if you are a starseed, you're here and you're not at the point in your mission where you kind of needed to be, another walk-in will come in and take over for you. And when that happens, the whole personality of the person changes. It's like a whole new person has just stepped into this body and is now taking over. And relationships and things happen. Huge changes come with the walk-ins. For those who are not a walk-in, if you're just a starseed that's been here and going through the whole long process, you have a Pleiadian walking with you through the whole time. This is not a walk-in, but somebody who's with you the whole time, assisting you. Something else that might happen right now too is we're having like our checkups. They're coming down to see how we're doing. So you may be in a store, you may be, at work doing whatever, and somebody will come to you to just communicate with you like a regular person would. But really what it is, it's an energy exchange. They're just picking up on you energetically, and depending on where you're at in that interaction, you get more activation, more light codes fired up. So being consciously aware of what's happening is good, because then you know if there's something out there testing you, how to react in a way that's not gonna be detrimental to yourself. Not that it would be very detrimental, just that you wouldn't be open to the activations and the light codes and things like that. This can also happen unconsciously in your dream time. It's going to happen either way, but you also get to be a part of being open to it and assisting this connection and being open to these activations and taking everything that you can out of this time so that you can move forward faster and that you can speed up that ascension process and you can raise your vibration and the vibration of the collective and all of that. So it's really good to know and understand the energy and stuff that's happening around you so that you can work with it and increase your energy and your mission here on the planet. So wherever you live, I would suggest that you get outside and you connect. Now, if you can't see the Pleiades where you are, that's fine. If you can, even better. If you don't know where they are, if you know where Orion is, he's pretty easy to find. He's got the big belt, the 3 stars. You can find his belt, follow it over. You're going to go straight over, and somewhere over here there will be Taurus. And now the Pleiades is in Taurus. So Taurus looks like a V. And it's very simple. Like this. This is Taurus. These are the eyes of Taurus. You're going to keep following it over, and then you're going to find a little dipper. Looks like the Big Dipper, but much smaller. This is the Pleiades. This is all of the stars in the Pleiades, including the ones that you cannot see with the naked eye. The ones that you can see with the naked eye are these big bright ones that make up a little tiny dipper. And that is what you're looking for. It is tiny in comparison to the Big Dipper. It's not going to be like a big, huge, oh, there it is. Many of you probably have already connected with it not knowing if you do not know where it is. If you do know where it is, great, get out there, connect with it. If you can't see it where you are, it doesn't matter. Go out there with the intention to connect with it. You can ask before you go out, what crystal should I bring? First one that pops into your mind, bring it. Quartz, labradorite, citrine, all of those are great. And when you go out there, place it on your third eye and just ask for some information and guidance from your guides, right? And when we communicate with our Pleiadian guides and masters, you always want to ask 3 times. So you can ask for 3 times, say, please activate my light codes. Please activate my light codes. Please activate my light codes. And allow them to come in. You can do that with an array of things, or you can just be open to whatever messages come in. And trust what you get. Now, if you get something and you're unsure, that's okay. You can use your body, you can use your pendulum, or you can use a star to get your answer confirmation. The way to use your body: place your hands over your heart and ask, was that a message from my Pleiadian guides? If you move forward, it was a yes. If you move backwards, it was a no. And when you're doing that, you want to be standing up with your feet about shoulder width apart, relaxed, and just allow your body to naturally move. If you have a pendulum, I'm sure you know how to use it. Ask yes, ask no, and then ask your question. Same thing with a star. Soften your gaze, stare into one star, and ask to see yes. It'll move a certain way. Ask to see no. It'll move another way. And then ask your questions for confirmation. Or you can just come inside and see if you have confirmation waiting for you in a different way. It could be hearing something play in the background. It could be seeing those number sequences that come in. Okay, maybe it's 1111. That would be a huge confirmation that the information you just got was indeed correct, 100% authentic from your guides. Another reason why this year it is so awesome is because we've had all this other energy amplifying it. Whatever you get, I guarantee you it's not going to just go away. So pay attention to it, write it down, start working with it. You have a mission here. Allow them to use you as a conduit to bring in more energy and activations to others. Alcyon Light Healing has been coming in for me for years. It started coming in on the Pleiadian Lineup, and for the first few years I kind of just dismissed it, and I would think about it and da-da-da-da-da. Well, now it's getting more and more intense. Every May and November it's like, this year it's even like intensified. So I'm actually sitting down, channeling and writing it and getting it to a spot where I can bring it to other people. If you have something similar that comes in, you are guided to do this. Share it. Don't be shy. I know it's hard as a starseed or as an empath to go out and interact with human beings. Believe me, I know. But you're needed. You're needed right now, more than ever. And the energies that are here right now are needed. So I hope that you all kind of got a little bit of information as to what the Pleiadian lineup is. You can connect with it easier now. Whatever's going on with you physically, if you're feeling down or drained, know that the Pleiadian lineup is here. This is a time to activate yourself. It is a time to amplify. It is going to be energetically increased. So you should start feeling good. And by just knowing what's going on, it helps. So share this message with your other friends. Be open to the activations that come in. Be mindful of the people you're interacting with, even people that you know. One of those higher Pleiadian masters could come right into that person and kind of be working through them just to activate parts of you. And when you're open and aware to this, and you're open to receive, you'll receive more. So you could start every day by saying, I am open to receive, I am open to receive, I am open to receive, and that's going to start you off on the path to really utilizing the energy that comes in from this lineup. And you can use that in every day, because they're with us every day. It's just that right now it is amplified. So I hope you all have a wonderful Pleiadian lineup. I know I have a few questions that have come in from people for the Q&A. I'm going to try and get one of those done for you very soon. And if you have any other questions about the Pleiadian lineup, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will do my best to get you your answers. And I think that's it. Thanks, guys.